Right now, when the temperature drops outside, you turn a dial. Heat fills the room in seconds. You barely register winter as a threat at all. But 20,000 years ago, winter didn't knock politely. It arrived like a verdict. And the real answer to how humans survived it is far stranger and far darker than you were ever taught in school. You picture cavemen huddled around a fire, wrapped in furs, waiting out the cold. That image is comforting. It's also almost nothing like what actually happened. Ice Age winters in Europe and northern Asia could sit 20 degrees Celsius below what you feel today. Rivers froze solid. Every calorie a human ate had already cost something to find. And every calorie not eaten brought the body closer to shutting down. So what did your ancestors actually do? The first answer is written into their bones. Paleoanthropologist Erik Trinkaus spent decades studying Ice Age skeletons and found that populations from the coldest regions had shorter forearms and shins relative to their upper limbs. Less surface area means less heat escaping the body. Cold didn't just test humans. Over generations, it sculpted them. But biology alone never saved anyone. The real war against winter was fought with a tool you'd overlook completely: the needle. For most of human history, clothing meant a hide draped over your shoulders. That fails fast in real cold. What changed everything was the eyed needle, small enough to lose in your palm, sharp enough to punch through skin, narrow enough to thread sinew. Archaeologist Olga Soffer examined fired clay fragments from Dolní Věstonice in the modern Czech Republic and found the ghostly impressions of woven cordage pressed into the clay 27,000 years ago. Not just hides, fitted, layered garments. A needle may have mattered more to your survival as a species than any spear ever did, which brings you to the second uncomfortable truth. Fire wasn't comfort. It was a full-time job, and losing it could kill everyone. Before matches, before lighters, a flame demanded constant tending through a sub-zero night. Some Ice Age hearths were kept burning for generations, banked and rekindled so carefully, the fire itself became an inheritance. In parts of modern Ukraine and Russia, people built entire dwellings out of mammoth bone, dozens of skulls and tusks stacked into walls, likely covered in hide. On a treeless, frozen steppe, that wasn't a design choice. It was the only lumber available. So what happened when the food ran out anyway? Archaeologist John Speth spent years studying Paleolithic diets and found something counterintuitive. Lean meat alone can make you sicker in extreme cold. The body can't process too much protein without enough fat to balance it, a condition sometimes called protein poisoning. Fat, not muscle, was the real currency of survival. Hunters who only found starving. Fat-depleted animals late in winter could starve with a full stomach, and when even that failed, the archaeological record at multiple Ice Age sites contains cut marks on human bone that match the marks left on hunted animals. Researchers still debate what each case means: ritual, conflict, or desperation. But in the coldest, hungriest winters, the line between the sacred and the unthinkable didn't vanish because people were cruel. It vanished because the alternative was watching everyone freeze together. You want to believe you'd have done things differently. Most people do, but something else survived those winters too, quietly, inside you. That pull toward a shared fire, a shared table, a shared roof when things feel uncertain, that isn't weakness. It's software installed by tens of thousands of winters your ancestors barely survived. So the next time you complain about a cold walk to your car, remember this: somewhere behind you, someone kept a single flame alive with nothing but bone, hide, and refusal, so that eventually you could exist at all. Right now, when the temperature drops outside, you turn a dial. But the real reason that dial matters to your survival was written into your body long before you ever felt the cold at all.